Something huge is happening in China right now. Imagine top generals, big ministers, the kind of people who basically run the country's army and the government being kicked out of their own party. Sounds intense, right? Well, that's exactly what's going on, and it's actually a huge deal for China and its politics. Let's break it down. So first, the numbers. Recently, China expelled 9 high-ranking military officials, including some of the biggest names in the army. We are talking about the kind of people who shape national security and influence top-level decisions. For example, General He Weidong, the vice chairman of the Central Military Commission, and Admiral Miao Hua, a former head of the military's political department, were both shown the door. And this is huge. This is the first time in decades a sitting general on the Central Military Commission has been expelled. Imagine that level of shake-up. Now, why is this happening? This is part of President Xi Jinping's massive anti-corruption drive in the military. Think of it like a cleanup mission on steroids. Xi's been running this campaign for years to make sure the army is disciplined, loyal, and free from corruption. The goals are pretty clear. Restore discipline, no bending the rules, no shady deals. Boost loyalty, the military has to be fully aligned with the Communist Party's directives. Streamline operations, removing inefficiency and power struggles inside the army. Over 30 senior officers have been removed in recent years, including 2 former defense ministers. So it's not just a one-off, it's a long-term effort to clean up the PLA. Role of domestic factional rivalries. But here is where it gets even more interesting. Politics probably played a role too. A lot of analysts think that some of these expulsions are tied to internal faction rivalries. Many of the officials who were expelled had risen through the ranks during Xi's tenure, and their removal now coincided with a major party meeting, the 4th plenary session, where key decisions are made about leadership and power. So it's not just corruption being punished, it's also a way for Xi to tighten his grip, clear potential rivals, and make sure the top levels of the army are completely loyal. To sum it up, China is expelling top officials because of corruption, military reforms, and political consolidation. It's messy, dramatic, and super important if you want to understand how power really works in China today. And honestly, this is one of those stories where the more you look, the more you realize. Politics isn't just about laws, it's about loyalty, strategy, and sometimes cleaning house in the most extreme way possible. What are your thoughts on this? Let us know in the comments. Till then, keep watching India TV for all the latest updates.